and we spoke about Nelson, it became more. It became some closure as well. I thought to myself, yeah, I can beat this guy, you know. I always thought I could beat him. I watched him on tape many, many times, and I was never really concerned about, you know, fighting him. And then, you know, I fought him in Las Vegas at the Mirage Casino in an auditorium filled with the likes of Demi Moore, Bruce Willis, Michael Jordan, you know, Clint Eastwood, John Brown, Australia's Minister for Sport, plus a lot of Aussies. It was a tough, rugged fight.
Ferocious in close fighting in the corner just above us.
I thought I won at least 9 rounds out of the 12.
Same spot.
I thought to myself that, you know, I'd won the fight. Everybody thought I won the fight. I knew I'd won the fight.
Well, if this is the end of Azuma Nelson's career, he's had a long and honorable one, and he has been a fighting gentleman. One of a long line of warriors to come out of Africa, and he's going out in style. This has got to be a clear-cut win for Fenech, who has covered himself with glory. It figured to be an exciting fight, and it was an exciting fight.
I thought that Jeff won comfortably. I thought at the end of it that there was no way they could deny us of the decision.
And judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores the bout 114 to 114, a draw. The decision is even a draw.
Oh, goodness, that is mind-boggling. And look at the reaction by Jeff Fenech. He is in total disbelief.
Had I won that 4th world title fair and squarely in Las Vegas, I'd have been the first fighter ever in the history of boxing to win 4 world titles and be undefeated. I mean, in America, Las Vegas, Don King promotion, and they gave the fight a draw.
Slow your mind down and start looking. Look at that shot. It almost dropped Azuma Nelson.
Obviously demanded a rematch, which they promised would happen, and Azuma Nelson went back to Africa. The president of Africa told him not to fight. He said, listen, we don't want you to go over there, don't, you know, retire. And no, he told the people, no, I'm not going to retire. I'm going to go out there and knock Jeff Fenech out.
2 American judges and 1 from London, England. Good right hand, and Fenech goes down.
I underestimated him in the return.
Don't forget, Fenech possesses the heart of a lion, so he's not about to lay down because it was flattened 1 time.
Yeah, I've never been knocked out before. It's a huge ego-busting experience. I had to reassess my whole life, and really I was lost for a while, but life's not about how you hit the floor, it's about how you get up, and I was able to bounce back up.
One time, Jeff used to use his aggro on the streets around Newtown in Sydney, but was pulled into line by a policeman in the nick of time. Here's a real goer, flyweight Jeff Fenech, one of the hopefuls for the Olympics. One time, Jeff used to use his aggro on the streets around Newtown in Sydney, but was pulled into line by a policeman in the nick of time.
Jeff Fenech with a good straight left there that caught Redzapovsky as he was moving into attack. The critics and the judges agreed he'd won his way through to the semi-finals, only to have the jury overrule them and knock him out. That was the only knockout the young Sydney-sider has ever suffered. Never off his feet in the ring, unbeaten in 6 professional contests in which he stopped every one of his opponents, the 20-year-old kid from the inner western suburbs of Sydney has pounded his way to tonight's world title fight with his devastating punching and the dream of a young Rocky to one day become the champion of the world.
I always dreamed of it, and I hope, but now it's reality, so I just got to make it all come true and win the world title.
This young Rocky from the back streets, the street fighter from the inner west of Sydney,
the dream of winning the Bantamweight Boxing Championship of the world.
World champion, he's been the 15 threes, he's as tough as teeth. He's hurt, Shingaki's hurt, but he fights back. Display of sheer guts and courage from the world champion as he battles to retain his title against the Tiger from the back streets of Marrickville in Sydney. Looking at the referee now saying, please, how much longer is this going on? Oh! Hand from Fenech. That stood him up. On the break, McTavish got in to break them and Fenech got him loose. He stopped it. Fenech is the new world champion. The crowd will say it all.
Jeff Fenech time is throwing punches. Another warning there to Fenech to stop pushing. He's hitting Fayettemaroon and Will now. The Thai boxer is down. He's out. He's finished. It's over. Fenech is the winner. Fenech is the world champion. Fayettemaroon is finished. Jeff Fenech. What a sensational finish to this fight.
Tremendous knockout by Jeff Fenech, the world champion, the World Boxing Council champion in the super bantamweights. History here is made tonight.
This is a real street brawl now. The boy from Marrickville and the boy from the streets of Puerto Rico. Anything goes.
I only used one hand for about 90% of the fight.
Left hook from Fenech took Pages. Pages in line. He only hit him one more time.
There was times where I meant to go through with the right hand. I just couldn't even not be bothered. I just had to stop just before I got to him. The pain on the way just to throwing the punch was just, you know, so bad it weren't funny.
Up against the rope, there's the body punch. That goes up. It's all over, it's all over.
I'm the first person in Australia to win 3 world titles with one hand.
I advise people to watch this one because you're going to get 2 of the old guys that know the fight game back to front. 2 of the greatest, well, I think Jeff's the greatest featherweight and I'm sure that Zuma's one of the great junior lightweights of the world. So I suppose you've got to say let's get it on and we'll see who's the best come June. And I'm very certain it'll be Jeff Fenech.
Punches real hard.
Punches real hard?
Yep. Like I'm boxing a lot of guys, you know. The best in the world. Koskazoo, all those guys, you know what I mean? Mr. Fenech could punch.
It's a huge difference when you're obviously man on man in combat. It's the same as rugby league. Yeah, you can do all the off-season training you want, but until you get match fit, it's difficult. So that's the first step for me. But no, I felt good. I felt my timing was great. You know, to hit Gary is a big deal. Nobody hits him. That's his ace up his sleeve. He's very, very hard to hit. I thought my jab landed pretty consistently when I wanted to land. I felt good. Yeah.
I never ever thought that this would come to this, but I've got no hesitation whatsoever in supporting him. I think that it'll be a good closure for Jeff. I felt that he was denied. I think everybody in the fight game knows that Jeff was a 4-time world champion.
I think the public perceives Jeff as a thug, you know, he's just no good.
We're going to use Sam, but just 34 seconds next second.
How long is that? You need it.
You're not eating your weekends this year? What's wrong with you, darling? Just get ready to get yourself real, mate.
Okay.
That's not good for training, mate.
You don't just stand. You got me. You don't just stand. No good for training, huh?
That's all I need.
So is that your first?
Yeah, that's all right. That's the first one.
It's a good trick, bro. Sorry, Sam, I know you're doing it.
You're right,
I think the public perceives Jeff as a thug, you know, he's just no good. I think he's the most gentle-hearted person in the world, and, you know, he loves kids, he just loves being around kids. I think he's a big kid himself. He's just, I think it's what you see is what you get with Jeff. He's pretty open about everything, and I think he wears his emotions on his sleeve.
What's your nails? It cost me $40.
Okay, Mum, why can't I stay home and go shopping tomorrow?
You need to learn. Jessica?
You don't want to go to school because you want to go shopping.
Yes,
No, Jessica, you're going to school, honey. Trust me, you have to go to school. You know what? The thing is, she's got so many clothes up there. They don't need anything.
Why do you want to go shopping for? Is it for some special occasion?
Yeah, for tomorrow night. And my friend's birthday.
It's just a party. It's like, you know, Jessica, you've got...
Mum, maybe because you've got 3 wardrobes. I don't. My mum is so mean. She's mean.
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about what? Oh, I can't wait. But I'm very... Because I have nothing to wear. Because Mum won't let me go shopping.
Which colour is Hardy done?
Which colour?
The pink one?
The pink one's nice. I reckon pink. I reckon pink will suit that.
Hold it there.
It's cute. You see? Yeah, it's good. Mom, Dad's back. It's nice. Pink suits you, Dad. Yeah, that's good.
Suzee! That hair's got to be ready by now, Suze. If it's not, I'll waste the money at the hairdressers. Why'd you go there for if you've got to do it after they do it? That's the new one. I like it. I like it.
Okay. Good way? Yeah.
All those, how good are those steamed oysters? Hey, listen, I got a cholesterol readout thing, and they said I'm allowed to eat some oysters.
I suppose everything in
Moderation, yeah.
What's the name? I'm saying they test your cholesterol.
No, I was over. Maybe my father died from heart problems, so I got a
I thought you just said you recently.
No, I had I got the test on.
Marcus,
the doctor rang me, but the doctor rang me and said, I've got some bad news. I go, and he said, it's just your cholesterol. And he said, listen, usually I'll tell you that you're overweight and to do some training, but he said, I can't tell you that you're not overweight and you train every day. He said, you just got to watch what you eat because it's hereditary, because my father had heart problems since he was like 20 odd, So you just got to just be careful.
Because you love the crab too.
I love crab. It's my favourite. Everything is crab. You ever had them, matey?
Crabs?
Yeah.
No, mate.
All right, just making sure.
Only lobsters.
Yeah, jeez, of course.
$20 notes.
That would have been itchy. Sucking the big ones. This is us. This is us.
Cool.
Maybe I reckon we should just park out here and get a fine. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Jeff. Just grab that then. Did you feel it?
Last one, please. I'll get you one. Last one. Easy. Hey, come here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, brother.
That's it.
Soft.
Get this side.
I just believe with all the rest I've had, I can do it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not that confident, mate, you'll be able to get through, yeah?
Come on, boys. Come on. Guys, just wait in the waiting room for us to go and see the doctor. I'll let you know. Wait for a minute. Doc.
Good, mate.
How are you, mate?
Mate?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And have a seat.
Thank you, Doc.
We decided to come down and see the doctor today because, well, after the spark, his right hand just blew up. You know, he's been treating it 7 to 8 times a day, and it doesn't seem to be healing itself. So I thought we'll come down and we'll get another opinion.
I just believe with all the rest I've had, I can do it, you know?
Yeah, I'm not that confident, mate, you'll be able to get through, yeah?
A bit nervous, hoping that he comes out saying all good stuff, not the bad, but it's scary, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm just not that 100% confident, you know, that, you know, you'll actually be getting to the fight without any big dramas.
Well, the worst case scenario is that we've been doing all this work for the last couple of months and there's going to be no fight.
Your hands have also got injuries, other parts too.
What do I think that's going to happen? I think he's going to walk out, the doc's going to say no, he can't fight, and we're going to fight. I know these guys are nervous and upset and, you know, a bit anxious and waiting for this result, but he'll fight. Knowing him, his mental toughness and that, no one's going to stop him from fighting.
I never thought I was going to do this again, Doc.
No,
but it's my mind's made up now. I've got to do it, and I want to just run with it, Doc.
Okay.
Yeah, this means me being as positive as I can. Like I said, knowing that my hands are sore, I've got to still be positive.
Yeah,
If I tell you I've got a weakness, Doc, then I'm going to have that weakness in my head already implanted. I don't have a weakness. My hands are fine, and I'm going to be fine. Hey.
How's he go?
Yeah.
he thinks I shouldn't fight, but he's recommended that for the last since 1981. I've known.
You've been listening to him.
Always listen to him, but I never take notice of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen. I'm a great listener. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk, but then make your own decision. I've made my decision. I'm fighting.
We going?
Let's get out of here. We've done our job here. Come on. Come on, Jim.
I'm not alone here and waiting.
Still got it.
I'm dying to see your face again. The boy in the miracle. I love you all.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, did you hear the Mundine fight? All the undercards just about fallen through.
What do you mean?
Well, Solomon Amono's pulled out Peter Casey. I think they're pretty desperate looking for an undercard. He usually fights at about midnight. I'm usually dead asleep by the time he fights. Honestly, to be honest, I don't even know why people stay awake to watch it. I don't think many people watch this one anyway. I was going to say I hope people don't turn up, but they've already most probably given away 8,000 tickets in Melbourne. They just walk and give them out. So they'll have a arena crowd there. He's fought one world champion, all right, at the time, and he laid down for 15 minutes, mate. The first time in the history of the sport somebody's been able to stay motionless for 15 minutes.